At Yale University, I believe they only allow in maybe 10 to 15 members per year. The elite of the elite. Two former presidents, of course, both of them named Bush. Unbelievable. This is a satanic society, folks, and here our former president, George Bush, touted around the country campaigning on being a Christian, and it's total hypocrisy. Look it up, go to your computer, Google this. Turn off the TV for 5 minutes.
And check it out for yourself. And when we had that farce of an election in 2004, they gave us two Skull and Bone members as candidates, both Bush and Kerry.
Yeah, you had your choice, Skull and Bones or Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones. I mean,
you go back, you can also find on YouTube, you remember the Tim Russert on Meet the Press?
Yeah, he admits it.
Well, he interviewed separately both George W. Bush and John Kerry, interviewed them both separately. Asked them specifically about their role in Skull and Bones.
And they admitted to it. And
George Bush said, yeah, it's so secret, can't talk about it.
And one of them, he said, if someone mentioned it in a debate, would you get up and leave? Because that's what they're supposed to do. If it's brought up, they're supposed to get up and leave. They're not supposed to admit to it. But it's all true, sad to say, and we're reporting it here on the Real News. If you don't check it out, I'm sure you can put it together. Look, that was Associated Press.
Yeah.
It was an Associated Press. It was just picked up by the local newspaper. But we got some phone calls coming in, so if you'd like to call in today, phone number is 873-1400, and our Davie County number is 336-499-0681. So we're going to go to the phones. Hey, you're on Real News.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Fine. I just wanted to comment on this abortion problem.
Okay, do you have a radio on near you?
Let me turn it off.
Okay.
The Pelosi, who already has her children and grandchildren, she is no ho for other people killing their little babies. And so is the president. He is even for late-term abortion. I cannot understand how in the world anybody who, well, she's a Catholic, and I know that the Catholics don't want abortion. I just cannot understand how the American people could vote in these people who are killing babies at a rate, just a high rate that these are the future policemen. These are the future armed forces that will protect us.
I agree 100%. Total hypocrisy in our government. I mean, you say she's Catholic, and of course we always see our elected representatives sitting in the front row in church. In my opinion, it's all just a ruse, just
like George W. Bush painting himself as a big-time Christian. He didn't do anything Christian the whole 8 years he was in. The only one thing that comes to mind he ever did do right was pardon the border guards. Well, he didn't pardon them.
I'm glad he did that. I hadn't heard that he did pardon them.
But it wasn't a pardon. What was it called?
Oh, I can't remember. It wasn't a pardon.
But he released them anyway.
Right.
Well, thanks for calling in. We've got a couple more phone calls.
Well, there was one little thing that I wanted to mention about the local paper. Once a month they print the birth. Now here I am. I certainly don't want these people to have abortions, but I would like to see them get married. Some of the people that are listed, the mothers, don't even list the father's name. And in 50%, over 50% of them, the mother and father have different last names. So I think our whole outlook is just going down the tubes.
I agree 100%. In a lot of situations, mothers don't even know who the fathers are anymore. It's anyone's guess.
Well, thank you for calling in, and we're going to go to our next phone call. That's just another sign that we are a society in decline.
Just like the Roman Empire, folks.
All right, you're on the Real News today.
Hello.
Hey, you doing all right?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. You're on Real News. What would you like to say today?
Well, I want to talk about the gentleman that just got fined $77,000 for having the bravery and the determination to keep the illegals out of our country.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I think that the judge who sentenced that gentleman probably should be charged with treason for this.
Well, I agree with you on that.
That's a crime against our country and against the humanity of our people.
And you see, what it means to me is a story like this gets no press. Glenn Beck covered it. I saw it nowhere on CNN, Fox News, anywhere else. And here, an American citizen, a patriot, doing what the federal government is obviously too sorry to do. And he's fined. And this gentleman, I mean, he's got a $22,000 or 22,000 acre ranch, but he didn't look like he was carrying around money bags. This was the old time farmer, and now he's got a pony up $77,000. I agree with you, sir.
And I don't think that there's any way well, I'll be careful with what I say. There's no way that he should pay a dime of that.
He shouldn't pay a dime of it, and the people of Arizona ought to rally. They ought to march on the state capitol and say no more, enough's enough, and the people of North Carolina need to do the same thing here.
Absolutely. We, the citizens, are the watchdogs here. It's up to us to help each other. It's not the government's responsibility, folks. We are the watchdogs of freedom.
I'll give you the last word, sir. We got some more phone calls. Is there anything else you'd like to add today?
No, that's it for today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Hey, you're on the Real News.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing today?
Fine.
What would you like to say today?
Two things. I do think abortion is yes, bill, but I am conflicted because you research the people doing abortions. They are a mixture of people who are not married and they're going to end up as welfare babies and future welfare moms.
I agree with you, ma'am. For some reason, we've got a bad connection. You're barely coming through. We're going to move to the next phone call. Feel free to call back in if you'd like to, but it's cutting in and out. We can't hear you. Go ahead to the next one, Todd. Hey, you're on the Real News.
Hey, Farron, this is Brad. I'd just like to reaffirm that the reports you are giving out are accurate about the gun confiscation, ammunition regulations, and legislation. And if people don't open their eyes, it's going to happen to them. I wish there was just some way we can waken up our society. And I go over this weekly with people as often as I'm in town to let people know they've got to take a part of this. This is our country. This is us that's being done to. And if we don't stand up against it and at least voice our opinions, if not demonstrate our opinions, we are going to lose these rights. They're coming after them left and right, and people are so sedated to the fact. Another thing on the chip issues and regulations, they're talking about now using the chips and health matters for monitoring patients that have Alzheimer's. They're looking at chipping hospital babies with tags so they can keep them up. And they're selling this concept of putting these tracking devices on us for our benefit. People, please beware. Please beware. It's just out there. It's coming at us. It's coming at us fast and hard. And just because it sounds good doesn't mean it's right. Believe me, they've got techniques. They've got their ideas. They're looking how to apply them to take advantage of us. Guys, thank you very much, and I appreciate the opportunity just to say toward a little note. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate you calling in, and we certainly do appreciate you affirming that what we're reporting here is the truth.
No, I agree 100%. Remember, folks, the Constitution, as I always say, the Constitution is not here to defend us. We, the people, are here to defend our Constitution, our rights, our liberties, and as soon as we stop doing that, they're gone.
On that issue, we've been reading on WASIC a book each week, and I wish they'd put the book up when they finish To Kill a Mockingbird, and let's read about the Constitution. Let's let the people hear the actual words that are supposed to be protected by our legislative branch of our government. And I'm afraid that too many of us don't understand or know the value or the intent of the Constitution, and we're losing the battle on that point there. Because the people that are trying to maneuver us recognize that we fail to understand our rights. A lot of us feel like certain things are our rights that are not. They're privileges. But our real rights are being taken away. The responsibility